Hello everyone. Right, I wanted to do a video of my current situation, more of like mental health and the reflection of myself. Because as I've said on my social media, I enjoy posting things on my Instagram stories or just Instagram and being like, this is what my process is, and it's helped me quite a bit because obviously where I've got EUPD, so emotionally unbalanced personality disorder, I have personalities within myself, and I can then backtrack and look and be like, oh, that was me that day. This is how I acted that day or reacted. And yeah, I just wanted to do a bit of video and just kind of talk. I really like talking, and I haven't really got many friends, so I've only got a couple. And I don't really like to venture out from that because people are mean, like people are horrible. And even with my YouTube channel, I was doing stuff that I don't normally do, like makeup videos, probably no, I like hair tutorials. What else? It's a trend, and I really enjoyed seeing people's other styles and inspired me. And yeah, so I was put down for doing that, and I just think I've become very silent with YouTube. I'm now kind of venturing out to my music because that's what I really enjoy now. And so I don't really know what my channel's about. It's more just stuff of what I enjoy. So I'm not doing it to please people. I'm kind of doing it so it's like my little memory book, if that makes sense. Like my YouTube, my Instagram, it's like a little memory book. I think it's amazing, Instagram, and I know everyone's like, oh, why are you always on social media? Instagram is blah blah blah, but it's I can show my kids those photos, and that's something I want to get into as well. Because obviously, I'm pregnant, and I'm 16 weeks pregnant, and it's just been such an eye opener. Like as soon as I found out I was pregnant, everything just went. I was just like, what? Why am I resenting so much? I have trauma, like I've got PTSD, and I'm doing therapy for it, and I'm going through. So I'm trying to talk about to my therapist about my past and my shitty relationships, how I was treated, and how it's made me, and yeah. So I'm also going to get some help when I'm. I think it's a couple of weeks before I give birth, and up to 6 months, I'm going to get help with mothers and infant to help me kind of get my head around being a mother and any mental health issues I have within it. They can then explain it to me and how I can deal with it while being a parent. So a lot's going on, and the mental health is such a fragile and sensitive thing. When I was 18, I think about 19, I was in a very different state of mind. I'm 24 now. When I was 18, 19, I was with someone, and his friends really put me down. They were horrible to me. And I could never understand why I never get on with people. Like, I can't, I'm a bit different, I'm a bit odd. And not many people liked that. They put me down for it. And it was even in school times they did as well. So I've looked upon it, and now where I'm getting older and I'm starting to realise that you lot aren't in my life. So why does it bother me? It doesn't help that when you're in a really bad relationship, you kind of feel like you're constantly in it, like you're in that trauma, you're in that torture. And with people in general, so I've only got I've only got two friends, and or a couple of friends, and I'm happy with that. I've found my own little group, and I don't have to feed or explain myself constantly about the things I'm doing. Like, it's like I've become an adult. I just wanted to mention that it doesn't. It's like I have rants on Instagram sometimes about people, and they really upset me, and that's how I deal with it. Like, some people don't understand why I rant and why I say things. I say these things because I've tried to talk to the person first. I've tried to go, look, I'm not happy with this is what's upset me, and it's not got through to them. So then I go to the next step where I know they're going to see it, and it's like, right, well, if you're not going to listen to me, I will share it how I feel comfortable. And I've done that with my relationships, I've done that with friends, and yeah, it's, in a way, it's kind of shown me who I want to be and why I'm accepting their behaviours and why I'm accepting that kind of atmosphere. And now I'm in a very good place, actually. I'm pregnant. I am going to be a single mother. And it's just one of those cases, like the father wants to be involved when it's out, but not as much when I'm pregnant. So, and it's just, now when I deal with stuff that are hard to deal with, I just look at it as, in a way, yeah, it's life, but I go, tomorrow's another day. Like, it's not, I'm not now gonna want to shout, pull my hair out and get agitated or upset and be extreme. I'm now gonna be like, I've got a child in me, like, I can't act like that anymore. I'm not a teenager, you know. I'm becoming a mature woman. Oh my god. Never thought I'd say that. I never thought I'd be pregnant in 2019. Never at all. So I've got I've got my next midwife appointment before I go on holiday, and I get to hear the heartbeat. I heard it for the 14 weeks, and normally you can't. It's very, it's very silent, so it's quite dim, so you won't really hear it that much, but I heard it so loud, so that's a good sign. My baby's healthy and everything's kind of going all right. I've had my blood tests back, it's all good, so everything's healthy and really good. And it's just amazing, because we're obviously, with my mental health, and then with mental health, when you're down, it doesn't just affect your brain or your head, it affects your body. So I become severely depressed, and it kind of shuts my whole body down. I can't move. I'm like a slug. I will just move really slowly, or I can't get up at all. And it's amazing how I'm like, right, I'm really not feeling it. Something's happened. My brain's not. I've not got a balance in my head, so I need to rest. And I had a sick leave for 2 weeks off work, so I did that. That was recent. And I couldn't come to the fact I was pregnant. Like, even though obviously when you have sex, you have unprotected sex, you're gonna have a kid. Like, it's gonna happen. But then when you actually, you know, always want to be a mother. I've always wanted to be. I've wanted to have kids. Like, I don't know how I feel about two, but I've always wanted a kid. And then actually it happening is two different feelings. So when it happened, I was just like, oh my god, like, how am I going to be? And obviously, where I have so many worries with my EUPD, you have like irrational thinking, and you have like a personality disorder. So it kind of got two sides to everything. You can't really see the difference, or you can't see one thing. It's constant. And then if you're sad, it carries on longer. Like, it won't just be, oh, I've had a bad day, right, I'll rest, I'll do something to help me. You can have it up. I mean, at the moment, the issue I've got at the moment, I was sad for 4 days. Like, it just would not go. I was crying constantly. So sometimes it can be really quick. And that's another thing as well. I could feel so much and then feel nothing. It's a very, very strange thing. And I'm just trying to find each day I'm working with it. I think at the end of the day, the main one I'm trying to work on is just to be happy. Now, that was another thing that hit me hard when I found out I was pregnant, and obviously the midwives were talking to me, and my current partner, my ex, the father of my child that I was with, he was quite worried about me, because obviously everyone was asking me, are you happy? And I just think that's such a big word, because my whole life hasn't been great. Like, it's not happy. So when you've never experienced that, or you can't, it's more joy. Like, I feel joy. Happy is a very hard word to feel, I think. Like, I'm smiling and I'm excited, but I'm not happy. Like, it's so hard to explain unless you haven't been through it. But I don't know, since finding out I'm pregnant, then seeing the first scan, everything in my life has changed. I'm just like, so I'm going on holiday, and I went on holiday last year to see my mum. So my mum lives in Cyprus, that's where I'm going, and yeah, I go there every year. So when I went last time, my problems went with me, and it was like any place I was at, I'm depressed. It doesn't matter even if the sun was beautiful, I was just severely depressed. It was intoxicating. But where I feel so different now. It's like where I now know I've got someone to look after. I'm not worrying for me. I'm still thinking about me, but it's like it's taken a part of, it's not even taken, it's like I've just mended or blended the two together, and I've gone, right, okay, my mental health is important, but I'm having a kid, so I need to figure out what I'm doing beforehand. It's like I just got structure. I just became an adult. It was really strange to explain. But now when because I used to worry, because me and my mum don't have the best relationships, so I used to worry about going to see her every time, and I'd freak out. But this time I was able to actually talk to her and say to her, Mum, I'm really worried, and I can't confess to her how I feel and stuff like that. And we spoke about it, and I think we resolved a lot. And now I just see it as, I'm going to a country. I'm actually, whatever I'm feeling crap about here, it's actually staying here now. It's not coming with me, which is really nice. And I think it helps that I'm not in a crappy relationship as well. Treat yourself nice. Like, you don't have to put up with anyone's bullshit at all. Like, nobody deserves pain. Nobody deserves mental, physical or emotional abuse. It's not fair. Like, nobody gets it. The slightest little thing, the slightest little, oh, why did he or she say it like that? You don't have to put up with it. Nobody does. And I've learned that. I've learned I'm not accepting your behaviour. I don't have to. And now I've got a kid, I'm definitely not doing it. So I feel more at one with my home as well. So I've started painting a little bit, and I'm just doing stuff to get ready. And I think where I have got that motivation for the child, I'm doing more. Like, I'm getting my house set up. I've got a bloody bed. Like, I was sleeping on the floor on my mattress. I've got a bed now, like a frame. Yeah, it's been quite rough. It's been quite hard, and I just wanted to do a little video and explain that, my side, I guess, what's going on. And it's not like it's for anyone, it's more for me. So when I look back, I'm like, should I have said that? How does that come across? It makes me more open-minded. Like, I think people should do this more, talk. I become more open-minded each day. I learn so much from what I say. And then people, I met up with my friends a couple of days, and he was just like, do you think when you have your personality changes, there's a chance that you may not, I may not see what I'm saying, and that's because of the change. And he was saying to me, you need to find like a middle ground where you don't go to each different changes to an extreme. Like, I need to get that constant barrier, like that constant defense barrier, where I can go, right, okay, this situation is really stressing me out, my EUPD will kick in and I'll go extreme. Maybe not do that. Like, I've got to find like a structure and a technique to kind of go, right, I'm still going to stay at this technique, but in my head, I'm to the extreme. So, yeah, and it just enlightened me, because my therapist said it, but then when my friend said it, it was completely different. Like, it was like my brain was like, oh, I get it now. And he explained that it may be because of the fact of, with the personality change, or even with myself, when my defense mechanism. So it's like, with a therapist, you obviously build up a front, and you kind of go, right, I've got to talk about stuff, I've got to blah, 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 go and do these things, try and confess. Or so you've got this already built personality to kind of attend to. But when you're with your friend, you're more comfortable, and you don't have to. And it amazed me, because it's so simple, but I couldn't get it until he said it, and I was like, what? I was like, yeah. So a lot is going on. Like, I'm I wanted to do this video in a natural state. Like, I enjoy doing my makeup videos. I never will stop doing them. And it's a shame that people put me down for it. Like, yeah. And I would love to, if I was to ever get people, because I get some people saying that your videos, and I still get comments and all that, not like, oh, I'm like a YouTuber and a vlogger and inspiration or anything, but I still get a couple of friends or people say, hey, you've got so much strength and you're beautiful and you're so naturally pretty. That boosts me as well, because I'm just like, right, I want to show that more. I want people, if I can't do it myself, I want people to be inspired. Like, I would feel like I'd be an inspiring person to someone, and my child, and I will be. So, yeah, I think I might start doing a video process of me growing as a mum. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that. So, when people send me these little comments and all that, I'm like, I want to promote natural beauty. I think makeup is amazing. Like, I absolutely love it when I go out, or even when I have the days where, when I'm at my lowest, I normally wear makeup, and that's how I know, right, I need to boost myself. Like, something's not right in me. I'm to the point I'm sleeping in bed, I'm not getting out for a couple of days, or I'm just going to go pee, poo, eat, drink. I'm not getting out that bed. And it just, when I get to the point where, so my boost is makeup. My boost is straightening my hair, and it I don't know, it just makes me feel so much better. So I do wear makeup, and I do my hair, and I do want to start doing more videos. But I'm gonna do them. I'm doing them for me, you know. It's not about doing them for people or getting subscribers or even getting followers. I don't even hardly post, I still do it, but I don't even hardly post hashtags anymore, because I'm obsessed with hashtags. I was just like, I need followers, I want people to see my story and things like this. But you won't need to if you just speak you. Like, people will just follow you anyway if you just speak. So, yeah, I don't know. Chatting, waffling. It's probably just, I'm just chatting to contain my crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, so I was thinking of maybe doing like a little home tour, but I don't think I'd ever do that. Like, this is my sanctuary. I just love it. It's like, so I get the same feeling when I go to Cyprus, and you see all the, I don't know, when you're in another country, you see all the nice, authentic kind of bohemian look. And I'm trying to represent my home in that way. So I go to little cafes, and they've got like these Cyprian, or they've got Greek, or any kind of country photos up on the wall. And I'm like, I want that in my home. I want to take a bit of culture, that's the word, in my home. And that is something for me, you know. Like, I won't ever, because I get people saying it, and I'm like, no. Only my closest friends come here now. Like, I used to be on the front of, I was in a relationship and I wanted everyone round, I wanted to show my house. And it was more of the fact of, I wanted to please the people that didn't want me in their life. And oh God, I went on it. Like, I just sucked myself to it. And it's like, that is probably a lot to do with my trauma and my PTSD and the stuff I grew up with. When you're in that nature, it becomes nature. Yeah, and it's so strange that when I got out of my relationship last year, got with the father of my child, it just, within that, before we got together, it was in the time of, I realised, why am I doing this to myself? I did it to myself. And yeah, I think I just kind of probably went with it, like, wanted to just suck that bad energy in, like, because I just thought, right, if I'm being treated like it before, I must always have to be treated like it. It just takes a lot to come out of that. I'm so lucky I've done, and I'm really proud of myself, because I see so much, like, I think so much more than a normal person. I'm getting tested for learning disabilities. I have ADHD, I had it when I was younger, and now, where it's not as bad, like, I had the traits a lot more when I was younger. It's out of control. But with now, they're going to test me for learning disabilities, and maybe on the spectrum of autism, and it's just, I just don't process stuff generally like well, and words are hard for me to find, and yeah, so just I kind of want to know. There's things I do, so yeah, it's all just, I haven't got long with my therapist because obviously they don't want to push me to the extreme, because I'm doing trauma treatment, so they don't want to push me to the extreme, and then they go, right, you may have, it's a side effect, it's a chance of me losing my child if I go to the extreme, because obviously the stress I'm under, and I didn't realise how severe stress can get. This is one reason why I'm not with the father of my child, is the stress he was giving me, and he couldn't really understand it, bless him. And obviously nobody can. Like, if you're stressed, you could be stressed about anything and they're probably not doing anything. So yeah, I got increasingly stressed, and I just was like, I don't like it, it's not working. So yeah, there's a bigger story to it, more than that. Yeah, so he's coming to midwife appointments. He wants to be a father, and he wants to just be a part of its life. But and we shall see from there. But yeah, so everything's just a bit of a, I wouldn't say roller coaster, because it's not so up and down anymore. It's more like a teacup, like a teacup ride, or a snake ride, you know, the long, it's just one kind of, and it kind of goes up and then goes down. But yeah, with my emotions, it's a totally different thing. I feel everything. I have every emotion, apart from happy. God. Yeah, so I don't know, enlighten me, like, because I want to know, another reason why I'm sharing this is I'd love to know other people's experience. I love talking, and I love sharing my posts, and I love sharing my videos and doing my makeup stuff, because I want to see their inspirations and what they're doing, and if I've at all connected. I still try and find friends, and I still try and make a social life. I don't really have much faith in people anymore, to be honest. So I don't try as much now. I just kind of go, if you want to be my friend, be my friend. I just don't try as much, which is kind of good. I used to like fit myself into everyone and try and be everyone's friend, and you know, it got exhausting, really exhausting. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I might do more videos of these, because what I am now, what I'm speaking now, may be completely different in the next day. But it's good. I've got 2 beautiful cats. Miley, I wanted to go away this year, because could never deal with my cat dying. Miley, couldn't deal with it. I haven't still. Like, it's hard. It's just, I can't believe she's gone. I just found her, and it's just so, it just felt unnatural. Like, something I will never understand is death. And yeah, so she died on Father's Day, and obviously I'm going to go away for it. That's the main reason. And then there's another reason, obviously, just the stress build up in here, and then find out I was pregnant. I couldn't deal with all of it, so I'm just kind of going for a break. And then when I come back, I'm gonna do a vlog. Do you know, I was gonna do a vlog video of the last time I went, but my camera deleted everything, and I was just like, oh my god, I've lost all my previous videos. But the thing is, it upset me so much last time. It hurt me so much. I was just like, I took all those beautiful photos, I got a video ready, and now I'm just like, but that's in my head. I don't need to take photos anymore as much now. I'm just kind of like, I still enjoy taking photos, but I'm doing it when I want to do it. Like I said, I used to please people. I wanted to please everyone. Now I do it for me. So it's nice. It's nice to just kind of reflect back on reflect back on this. Yeah, I'm spoken for a very long time now, and I'm gonna go. I've got to get in the shower and meet my family. So Montana's licking her bum. You can't see it, but disgusting. Yeah. I'm gonna head off. It's really good because obviously England's all rainy, and I'm going away from it. Okay, bye.